Alright guys, so if you don't already know, over the course of the last 3 years, we've been on a mission to improve our security here on the homestead. You may be asking, why would you need such security on a homestead? Well, if you've seen any of our videos in the past 3 years, you will know that we've met many experiences that have encouraged us to up our security game. And today, we're going to take another step closer to that Fort Knox security, baby. We're off grid. No Wi-Fi where this system's going, but we still needed solid security. So we tried this 4K setup, and it gives us way more control than we expected.
Under that wide open Arkansas sky.
Hey everyone, welcome to It's All Grady. I'm Denise.
And I'm Marcel.
Welcome to our homestead.
Yeah, welcome to our homestead. If you don't already know, we're a couple that gave up our city life. We're currently building our dream house. And if we're not building our dream house, we're building our farm, we're building a homestead, and we're building an entire new life. Just a brief rundown. Security systems are something that we already know a little bit about. We've been owning security cameras for a long time. We brought security cameras from the city out here with us. And we have adopted enough wireless security cameras for us to feel confident and comfortable with them.
So today, you guys, we are going to check out a wired system that we're really excited to share with you.
When we first opened the ONWOTE system, the build quality jumped out right away. These aren't plastic, they're solid metal, IP66 rated, and built to handle real weather, rain or shine. But what really makes this system stand out? First, the clarity. These are 4K UHD cameras and a 134-degree field of view, wide enough to watch your whole yard, and crisp enough to catch every detail, even faces or license plates. And these cameras don't just record, they capture audio too, with sound recorded straight into the NVR. So if something happens, you'll hear it and see it. The system also uses smart AI detection, which means it can tell the difference between a person, a vehicle, or just a tree blowing in the wind. Literally, everything runs through power over Ethernet, so it's literally plug and play. One cable delivers both power and video. The NVR supports up to 16 channels and comes with 4 terabytes of local storage, expandable up to 20, so you're covered for 24/7 recording. No Wi-Fi cameras, no cloud fees, no guessing, just real footage, real protection, and full control. But before we get into that, guys, I just want to say ONWOTE felt compelled enough to send me a cut. Right there, guys. I may not be exactly part of the gang, but I own an ONWOTE, and I got the cut, baby. They sent us some swag. I'm gonna sport it, right? Because I love fishing too, baby, and I just feel like I'm about to go fishing. Yeah? All right.
All right, you guys, so we've been fishing for some camera systems for some time.
We've been fishing for camera systems?
Yeah,
Nice.
And this one kind of fell on our radar a while back. So when ONWOTE reached out to us and asked us if we were interested in checking it out, we were super excited to bring it to you guys. So let's check out some of these details.
Yeah. All right, guys, I just want to say that I took the liberty of taking everything out of the ONWOTE big box. I've stacked it over here. They actually sent us 2 boxes. Actually, they sent us 3 boxes. They sent me this sweet cut. Yeah? Some swag, baby. All right, I'm gonna look good doing this too, you know what I mean? They also sent us, they were gracious enough when we agreed to work with them. We said, we would like a little bit longer cords. Could you offer those? And they said yes. So they sent us 4 sets of 100 foot. They're called PoE wires. Yeah, it's power over Ethernet. 100 foot cords, right? So they sent us 4 of these. We appreciate that. For 1, we know that we can get them. And for 2, it really does help us right now to be able to reach the distances that we're trying to reach, all right? So what I will say, guys, is the first thing I notice is everything is packaged nicely, right? They sent us out what comes with the kit, which is 8 sets of these PoE wires for each of the 8 cameras that came with this system. All right, these are all 60 foot. That's a lot of cord, guys. We're going to be able to run cameras for days, which honestly is the first thing that it always turned me off with these systems. However, since we've owned wireless systems, we have been able to experience over the course of at least the last 10 years the limitations that come with wireless systems, yeah? Just want to briefly run through this. The 8 cameras. All right, that's what it looks like right there on the inside of that camera. It is adjustable, different directions. There's a few adjustments we'll make when I install one with you, yeah? Inside the box comes watertight connectors, mounting screws and anchors, and it even comes with a sweet template if you need it so that you know where to place screws. You could pre-drill. Also has the template for the center hole so that you can run the wire through a wall or wherever. All right, inside of this box, guys, this looks like it's another one of those PoE wires. Probably connects the unit to your computer. Because yes, it is internet compatible. Plug this into your internet and use it from wherever you might be. What? They left a mouse in there, guys. What is that thing? All right. All right, guys, that looks like a power cord to me. That's good news. We've got the power. All right, there it is, the brains of the operation. Oh, I like that right on the top. Right away, you don't even have to look in the book. Get some support right there. All right, guys, so this is where you plug all your cameras in. 2 sections. Bam, bam. There's 8 on each side. That's right. That's 16 cameras this thing can handle. Right? That's a lot of cameras. I'm not sure we're going to need that many, but it has 8, which means we're going to have eyes everywhere. Yeah, you got some audio in, audio out. This is where you hook up your monitor. Yeah? Right here you got HDMI. You got the USB. Right here, guys, we've got, this is if you have a alarm system in your home. You can directly wire each one of them in, right? Power, yeah, on and off. All right, guys, so first I want to say I am not tech savvy, which is why I've always appreciated the plug and play. And just because this has a wire and a mouse does it not mean that it is not plug and play. It should still be easy enough for even me to figure out. So we're going to run through this together just to make sure. I may need to call on my beautiful assistant and she'll be happy to help me, but I'm the one wearing the cut. All right, man, right there it is. I recognize that style right there, yeah? Bama-lama, baby. Nice tight fit. It is on. I'm going to shut it off because I don't want it to turn on until I'm ready for it to turn on because we do have to hook it up. Okay. Okay, guys, in the back here, there's an HDMI. I'm assuming this is 4K. We're going to plug it in. Bama-lama. All right. No signal. HDMI 1, baby. We already on the right channel. You ready for this? What's going to happen? There it is. ONWOTE to the rescue. While it's booting up or recognizing the TV with this equipment, what we'll do is we'll talk about this camera real quick. This camera here can be fixed upside down or it can be fixed to a wall. There's lots of adjustments on this thing. You can pop this ring off right here, which is actually how you have to install it anyways. There's little screw holes, right? They coincide with the jig that they have provided should you want to use the jig. I don't know that we'll need the jig today, but that's only because we are currently building our house. If I was installing this on a finished house, I would want to be much more accurate about what I'm doing. But what we likely will find is these cameras will be relocated as we complete our house. But some of them are going to go exactly where they're going to stay. Which one of them is going right in the room we're in right now? And tell me what you think. Would you put one in your mechanical room? My thought is, when I'm traveling or I'm away, I can always check to see what's going on in here. If there's ever a fire or anything, we would know as quickly as we decided to know, because it would be accessible through our phone, because ONWOTE has an app. Bama-lama, baby. All right, let's check out this camera real quick. There's all kind of adjustments, right? Right here, this little eye is the bottom, just in case you're like installing it, and you can adjust it, right? It goes up and down. You can unscrew this little screw right here just a little bit, guys. No reason to take it all the way out, I don't think. You could just loosen it, and now the outside is able to turn, so you can get lots of adjustments out of this. You feel me? You can see it. We've got multiple adjustments. You can turn the outside housing, which allows you to pretty much get any angle that you want, right? You will be adjusting this permanently, right? When you install it, so you want to make sure that you're getting it as close as you want it, guys, because unless it's down low enough where you can get to it and adjust it, you're not going to want to go up and down a ladder a lot. So I'm just going to spill the beans right here, right now. That little eye right there is the bottom of the camera. So wherever you point it, whether it's upside down or from the wall, you'll want to make sure that that is lined up, right? Tighten it up again. We'll tighten up the ring. That outer ring is a big adjustment, right? And then this center one, you could just do whatever you want, right? And then you snap that back on, because it doesn't need to look like some big gaudy security cameras. It can look sleek and trim and sharp, just like this. All right, woo, what do we got going on here? Looks like we got some explaining to do. Looks like they want to know what kind of language would we like. I think we're going to select English. We only get 4 attempts. That means if somebody was to hypothetically break into our house, scale the walls, and steal our security system, they would only get 5 tries to get into it. And then the whole system shut down, baby. Which means I better get it right, because I don't know what to do then after that. Let's see here. Password. It's in the book, guys. Username is admin. Password is 123456. Login system, it's a default account. You can change that later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I did last time, isn't it? Enter. Enhanced password mode has been enabled. Please set a strong password first. It asks us right here, user's name is still admin. We'll just run with that for now. It says punch in the old password. We know that the old password was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that is the factory default, right? Now it's asking me for my permanent one. We'll pick one and then we'll come back to you. All right, so now it wants me to draw a code, yeah? Okay, time zone. We're looking for Central Standard. The date's right, 6/15/2025. It's not even hooked up to the computer yet. Ooh, look at that. This is a QR code. I'll bet you this is so we can scan the QR code to download and install the app. Bama-lama, baby.
To scan the QR code on your phone, all you need to do is pull your screen down. Sometimes you have to pull it down a second time. Look at all these little faded out icons and find the one that says scan QR code. All right, and just line it up like that. Simple. All right. It says open link, copy link, and share. So if you're not sure about a link, don't scan the code. But if you're trying to interact with an app, it's fine to do that. You can copy it and paste it in the browser, and that's fine. But I'm just going to say open link. And now it took me to the Play Store. So we'll install this. All right, so the app is installed on my phone, and we're going to go ahead and push open. Go ahead and click agree if you agree with it. Now we're just going to enter our username and password. Alright, so once we downloaded the app, we started walking through the steps. It just asks you to select a language, then enter your email address, and it will send you a code. Then you enter your code in here and push next. Alright, so we just walked through the steps and now we are logged in on the phone. So the next step is we need to install some of these security cameras for the device to register any of them. From here, we're going back to Marcel.
All right, guys, so we got 2 of our cameras installed last night. I had to wait till this morning to install the next one because we got rained out. Today we're gonna install this one outside using that template so that you can see that it works. I'm also going to install this through a wall, so we'll be able to go through the whole operation. It will apply the same whether it's upside down or front facing. We're gonna do a wall mount today, and that's the process we're gonna get started with right now. All right, first thing we're gonna do is get us our template. Something like that right there. Just gonna peel off half. We're gonna go just like that right there, baby. See, and then we can just peel off the rest, guys. Bama-lama, baby. All right, guys, let's drill out these holes. They got them all marked out perfect. Not only is the hole there, but they've also X'd that hole so you can center your drill bit. Right, so that was the pilot holes for the anchors. Now we're going to paddle bit a hole through there that will allow us to push all of this gear through there. So the largest piece we got appears to be like this, so we want to make sure we're bigger than that. Now that we got all of our holes drilled out, everything is ready to be installed using the template. I'm going to go ahead and install the anchors. This is probably more for a drywall application, but I'm also going to use it on this because it is just sheathing. This is definitely going to be where these types of attachments are critical because there's a lot of moisture around your door, and when they get wet, they don't work as well. We don't want to be too tight right away because we still have to connect the camera and put a gasket in there. We're not going to use that additional power point right there. We're going to stick with the PoE. All right, guys, one of the most important things about this right here, this is all outside. We want to make sure that we are staying watertight because water will destroy this stuff, and we don't want that. We want to make sure that we're able to use it for years to come. And ONWOTE has made that possible for us by sending out this pretty sweet watertight attachment that you can put on the connection, which we're going to use. Bama-lama. How easy is that, guys? Snap that in place. Once you're happy with it, screw the top down. Right, now we're nice and tight. We can push this right back through into the wall. Boy, them some nice lined up holes right there. All right, not everybody has electric screw guns, so we're going to go ahead and install this one just using your regular old screwdriver, just so we see how easy that is as well. If those holes are in the right place, we're going to find out real quick. Setting up the ONWOTE app was actually pretty simple. Once the NVR was connected to our router, we just downloaded the app, scanned the QR code on that NVR screen, and the system synced up right away. From the app, we can view all of our cameras in real time, even when we're away from home. The picture quality is just as sharp on mobile as it is on our monitor.
All right, so we're just going to follow the NVR guide, and we are on number 3. So we're trying to access the mobile system, and if you follow the directions, it says go to Network, Basic, and then you want to click on P2P. From there, you'll take your phone. In the app for the cameras, you'll push add and scan, and it'll scan this. All right, so it added device. We're gonna just rename this device, that way we know which each camera is called, and since this is plugged into one, we'll just name it one.
If you're looking for a security system that's reliable, easy to install, and doesn't lock you into cloud fees, this might be the one. Check the link in the description for the exact system we used. And let us know if you have any questions down in the comments. We're happy to help. Good job, ONWOTE!